What's up, FANVERSATION? Kari Lane here, and I am with
Kayleigh McKee.
Yes, and you may remember her. We talked to her for Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie premiere. It was a tiny window, but we still made that impression. I'm glad to talk to you in real life here at Comic-Con. How's your con going?
It's going pretty good so far. It is my first San Diego Comic-Con, and it's been very fun. Yeah.
What made you choose to come this year? It's your first San Diego Comic-Con. It is a huge one. So what made you go, I'm going this year?
Well, really, it was because of Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. It released too late last year to start marketing a lot for that San Diego Comic-Con. And then also my releases for One Piece, voicing Kiku, and other things like that, Testament, Guilty Gear Strive, Atraxa in MTGX Smite. So all of that just piled up, and this year felt like the year that I had, a nice booklet of things that I could show them and be like, I'm here to sign. And we did, and they brought me in.
Yeah. Well, speaking of signing, we're here at your booth, and we thought it'd be fun to show you all the excitement that's going on behind us. How has it been at the booth? Have you had fans who are like, oh my gosh, I recognize the characters, or have you had new people curious about what's going on here?
I've had both. As somebody who really started getting bigger roles only a couple years ago, I'm still kind of fresh on the scene where a lot of people know my roles but not my name yet. But I had a few people ask oh, are you the voice? And they ended up getting a signature. But I also had yesterday somebody rush up to my booth sweating and being like, oh my God, I'm so glad I get to meet you. I've been waiting for your signing to start for so long. And they were so sweet. And I just love when I can provide even a moment of happiness for fans like that.
You mentioned Jujutsu Kaisen, so you have some connection to that. We don't know when, but there's something maybe yet, maybe soon?
So season 2 just started. The first block of season 2 is talking about Gojo's backstory when he was in school with Sukuna, with his former best friend, that section will wrap up at some point during season 2. Then we go back to the present. Yuta is not in there yet, but I would highly recommend you watching season 2, keeping an eye out, seeing what happens. Yes.
Nice. I like it. It's exciting season so far. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out on Crunchyroll. Very exciting. You also had another recent announcement.
So just yesterday, I was able to announce that I am in the new Adventure Time Fiona and Cake series. I'm not allowed to say what role I play, but I was able to say that I am a part of it. And it was fantastic seeing my name in the press release. It said Madeline Martin, Roz Ryan, Tom Kenny, Donald Glover, Kayleigh McKee. And I'm just started shaking my name next to those people. It's so cool.
Do you know when we'll get to know, or can you say it'll be a while to wait, a little bit to wait?
The first 2 episodes go up on Max August 29th, and then we'll release 1 week each until I think mid-September.
Well, congratulations, that's exciting.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm very excited. Adventure Time is one of the most important cartoons to me ever. So to get to be a part of that universe is a career dream come true, honestly.
What is it about Adventure Time that resonates with you that made you feel so attached to it?
It's so creative and irreverent, but not in a cynical way, that I just love and loved. I watched every episode of it with my best friend. And I saw what this team did, and I saw how the team was with each other in interviews and press stuff. And honestly, when I started pursuing voiceover as a career, I told myself, I want to be on a team like Adventure Time. I want to have that kind of experience. And then I got to be a part of Adventure Time. So it's amazing. It's something I never fathomed could ever happen, but it was something that I dreamed of. And also as a queer woman, it was really empowering for me, the queer representation in that show.
As a voice actor who's getting more known on the scene, what does it mean to you to be part of that kind of representation to other people, one, who are queer, and then maybe those who are not familiar with queer people, even though they probably do know somebody, but maybe they're not as aware, and then you get to be that representation. What does that mean to you?
The first time that somebody messaged me on Twitter saying, hey, you give me the confidence to be out of the closet, I just exploded inside. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I've succeeded. I'm good. Everything else is bonus. Yeah. And I also, something I was thinking about just this morning, with these big announcements, and as I become more well known, I've had former Trump supporter family members liking pictures and calling me pretty and trying to send me friend requests. And I'm just sitting here I see. And you know what? I decided that I'm not shirking it. I'm not giving them any kudos for it, but I'm not shirking it. And I've even accepted a few friend requests because it's not for their sake and it's not for my sake. I don't need them in my life. I'm perfectly fine. I have tons of friends and family who love me and accept me as who I am. I'm doing it and I'm accepting it because I hope that it will make them think twice before they give out hate again.
I like that. That's a good way to think about it for sure. Because it's hard when it's people you know, and it's not that you have to be the token person or even that you're obligated, but that's a good position to have of it is how it is. Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to add about your experience here at Comic-Con or anything else that people should look forward to?
Yeah, so there's a number of video games that I'm in coming up that I cannot say precisely, but keep an eye out for them. Some cool RPGs and things like that. Also, I have started to move into a few new spaces. I started really using my TikTok, which is @GatsbyVO, and my visual reel blew up. It went viral, and I shot up to nearly 30,000 followers overnight. So I'm doing stuff on TikTok now. I'm making content, advice for people, especially advice for people who want to be able to do stuff like this. And I also am starting to really heavily move into the live play sphere, like Dungeons and Dragons. I am working with Alamo Drafthouse to really start their Dungeons and Drafthouse brand, where I will be doing a live show. It will be happening in their DTLA location, but also going up on their YouTube channel, nice and edited and polished. So that will start this fall.
You made me think of it. I know that was kind of the end question, but what is something you wish you could have told yourself at the beginning of your voice acting career? Because, it's one of those, there's so much voice acting advice out there, but what do you wish you could have told yourself at the beginning?
I wish I could have told myself to not be afraid and to not let uncertainty stop me from acting. Because especially uncertainty of knowing what to do, honestly, the second I stopped worrying about if what I was doing was right and just made sure to act as long as I was professional and responsible and compassionate, that is what, you can't go wrong. If somebody tells you no, then that's it. They've told you no. There's nothing wrong with that. And fail quickly. The more that you fail, the more that you learn to succeed.
Excellent advice. Well, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.
And congratulations on first Comic-Con, having a booth. That's so super exciting and very excited for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.